Listen.
Somebody answer me this. Why women supervisors, and I'm not going to put a race on it, women supervisors, period, be the worst fucking supervisors? It's like they be so fucking dramatic, so fucking emotional, and they do the most grimiest shit to other women at the workplace. They don't care if you work good, you kind of work every day, you do what you're supposed to do. They just be fucking with you. And that shit is so fucking weird to me. Like, what the fuck?
All right, y'all. I have a lot of story times about female managers, and I personally like male managers a lot more, especially because I feel like if you are pretty, you look a certain type of way, and don't forget this. If you do social media, people don't like you. I hope you know that. I don't know what it is about people who think that when you do social media, everybody's going to like you. Fuck no. It's the opposite. They're going to hate your ass. So I go to this job, right? Mind you, I have a lot of experience. I've driven a forklift. I've done warehouse stuff. I've done picking and packing. I've done loading and unloading. But my personal thing that I like doing is driving a stand-up forklift and like picking and packing. Obviously, nobody wants to fucking load trailers. Well, long story short, the job that I'm working at, they had a girls section and a guys section. There wasn't really any girls who would load. It was only men. And there was a lady that worked there. As soon as I got there, you can just tell she didn't like me. The animosity, the smart comments, her looking at me in a certain type of way. And it kind of struck me like, what's wrong with this chick? You know, mind you, at the time, y'all, I was doing social media like I am now. I do not go into workplaces telling people, oh, I do YouTube. I don't tell nobody nothing because I don't want problems. Plus, I don't need people trying to be cool with me because I don't care to talk to people. I'm there for money. That's it. So I get to the picking and packing section. There's a girl that I specifically work with, and I thought she was super cool. She was like this cute little short Mexican lady. The first thing she told me in Spanish, because obviously we talked for a little bit, so she knew I was Hispanic and black. She was saying, oh, I hope you know the girls here are fucking mean. She's like, they're mean to me. They put me in my corner by myself. Well, I'm in a heavy load or whatever, because mind you, I think it was like peak season at the time a couple years ago. So there's things shooting down the line, and then all the other girls are bunched up in that corner when you don't even need that many women, leaving that girl by herself. So she put me with this girl, you know, and it's just me and her doing it. After that, when she sees we both are like hanging on, I'm pretty fast when it comes to certain things because, again, I already have experience. She goes, oh, I'm going to put you to unload or whatever. And I'm like, I thought this was supposed to be the department I was in. Mind you, I signed up to be in picking and packing. I did not sign up to load trailers. I don't like doing that shit no more, y'all. That's just my personal choice. I also like the nail thing. I don't like it. Anyway, she throws me over to the loading side or whatever, and they put me in LAX. Everybody knows that LAX, New York, and Atlanta are the fastest ones. Usually when you load trailers, you have two people to a trailer. One person loading, the other person passing you the boxes because it works faster. How is it my first day and I'm loading trailers by myself? No one even taught me anything, even said anything. She comes back over there after like maybe an hour or so or two, whatever. I don't even know because you lose track of time. You're in the trailer. I'm sitting there loading boxes, whatever. I'm dripping, bro. Like I am dripping. She goes over there and she goes, oh, wow, like you're doing well. And I said, yeah, I have a lot of experience. I said, usually people would train you before they would put you in something like this, not knowing your experience level. And I said, from the other girl that I talked to, I could have sworn I was in picking and packing department, not in loading. And then she was like, oh, well, you could be on this side for now. We don't need you over there. And I was like, yeah, but that's not my department. Come to find out, y'all, after like some time of like going back and forth with her, she was like, oh, I seen your little video on YouTube or whatever, on TikTok. You know what's crazy? Do you want to know what the video was? The video was a little black girl, and she was playing with a what is it called, iPad, and had it like this, and the teacher went and was beating on her chest. And long story short, the dad found out the daycare lady was hitting his daughter, and he wouldn't have known until he looked at the iPad. I was defending the black girl in the video. She started talking about my videos to me at work, and I'm gonna tell you, y'all, one thing about me is I didn't need that job. I wanted it. There's a difference. So she's running me down with, yeah, I don't really care for your content. You're always talking about women. I seen that little video you made of the little black girl. I don't even know why you put your 2 cents in on things. And I'm sitting here like, girl, what the heck? Not saying nothing because, again, I'm at work. I don't want to be, guys, I have a mouth on me and I'm pretty sure we can tell. I let people talk as much as they want until I can't handle it no more because I'm going to correct you. So she keeps going on and on about how she doesn't like my videos and how she thinks that I'm misogynistic. Mind you, how is this a conversation for work and you're a manager? You know what I mean? And then I tell her, hey, you know what? I said I'm working, and since you put me in this trailer by myself, I want to go back to doing that before I get swamped. Remember, y'all, she stopped me to talk while the boxes are still going down. The work ain't stopping. I don't want to be piled with stuff when I was handling it just well. And she was like, oh, well, when I'm talking to you about something, you're going to talk to me. I said, I don't have to talk to you about stuff that's not work related. Is this work related? Because you're stopping stopping me from what I'm doing. And I said, from what I understand, this is not my department. I said, if you keep going with this behavior or whatever, I said, I'll go to a head manager and let them know that you're harassing me at work over videos that I did not bring up, over stuff that I'm not even talking about. I'm trying to keep it work related. She said, oh, you have a smart mouth. And I said, and so do you. And I said, the difference from me and you is, I said, don't get your shit rocked while we're at work. When I tell you, y'all, you should have seen her fucking face. I literally got my shit and I left that same day. I couldn't do it. I know for a fact that if I would have stayed there, I would have beat the brakes off of that girl with her ugly ass wig, Easter basket wig, fucking peeling up here. All those girls at that job used to treat me like straight shit. You would even ask them a question, I don't know. Like, they were all disrespectful. I've never been at a warehouse before where women were like that so bad. When I tell you I have multiple stories about these type of things, y'all, I will let you know. But I love the job I work at now. I work at FedEx. There's maybe like 5 girls, not many girls like that. And if they are, they're super cool. They're married or whatever. All the guys at my job that I work at are so cool. No problems, no bickering, no back and forth. Oh, hey, there's Subway sandwiches in there. Hey, there's a hot cocoa. There's this or that. I would much rather work with men than women. You guys are so fucking disgusting as people. It is sad. Like, it's like you guys are miserable and have nothing else better to do. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with you not liking me. That is fine. But to go out of your way to disrespect me or say little smart comments when I didn't ask doesn't make any sense to me. Because the type of person that I am is, I'm going to let you talk as much as you want and then I'm going to correct you all the time. Because what are you doing? You know, it gets to a point where how many times you're going to keep repeating that? Y'all, if I was to like have a camera on me and you could see how many times she was like, that little YouTube video, oh, you're a little YouTube, oh, I don't really care for YouTube, oh, you're an influencer, you're this, like, just the stuff she was saying, I was sitting there like, oh my God. And like, I'm just sitting there like, okay, and like, I didn't know what to say back, you know, until I couldn't handle it. So I was like, I gotta go. Because if I stay at this damn job, I promise you, you're gonna be in that box thing with the rest of the fucking packages because you pissing me off. So me personally, I would much rather have male managers instead of women. You guys are too much drama for no reason, bro.